All aboard your tech news, games, and deals caboose. This is the final day of CES, so we're going to end it on some phones and some gaming news as well. We're going to throw in some stuff for that. So let's start off with some folding phones. The first one is from Royole. This is the FlexPai folding phone, and we get a little video of this. Here's the phone, and it actually bends and opens up. And there's a couple more shots of him folding it and opening it. And then there's a couple of shots of him actually using the phone, and it looks pretty good. Scrolling with one side, he's got a messenger app open on the other side, so pretty useful. This is a 7.8-inch display that folds. It also has a Snapdragon 855, so the new processor that I'm not sure many phones are shipping right now, if this is the first one or not. It also is going to have up to 8 gigs of RAM, 256 gigs of storage, 2 cameras, 16 and 18 megapixels, all on Android 9. And here's some more shots of the phone. This phone is actually also for sale, and from the website you can actually pick it up for $1,318 for the 128 gig version. And this is more of a pre-order. Any orders after January 1st, looks like 60 to 90 days. So limited production for this, it looks like. But a crazy folding phone, and it's got the new Snapdragon processor and a giant 7.8-inch phone tablet screen. Pretty impressive. We also have some other phones to go over. The Cosmo Communicator. This is your PDA phone, which has a keyboard and is backlit. Not sure if it's actually backlit keys or the screen backlights it for you, but it has 2 LCD screens, so one in the front for notifications, a fingerprint reader, a camera, and then it flips out, your favorite flip out phone, and this is $800, and I believe there is no date, but it's got some specs. MediaTek P70 processor, 6 gigs of RAM, it has 2 USB-C ports. So that could be useful for double charging it. I don't think you can double charge it and then connect it to something else, transfer files. And then a 4,220 milliamp hour battery. So they're expanding past the 4,000 threshold. And then it's a 5.99-inch screen, 2160 by 1080, and the other is a 1.91-inch screen. And then the backlit keyboard. So interesting little PDA phone with a keyboard if you want to go get a blast from the past on your smartphones. We also have some little video of it flipping out, and here's some actual usage of the phone. 020, scrolling, tabbing through, clicking on keys, and the little pop-up comes up. So cool there. We also have the ROKit Android phone. This is a phone with a 3D screen. There's actually 5 phones. There's some really inexpensive phones, and then there's 3 3D screen phones. First one is a $35 candy bar design phone, but the cool ones, well, at least tech-wise, is the ROKit IO 3D, and this is $170, so relatively inexpensive, especially putting on a 3D screen, something not many phones have, hydrogen one. And this is going to have Android 8.1. It's going to have a fingerprint sensor and a naked eye 3D screen, so you will not need glasses with this. You'll actually be able to see the effects without glasses. And then there's a Pro version for $275, and I believe the Pro one also has the 2 cameras. So you actually take 3D pictures and such. And then here is some actual photos, and the writer says they did notice it. It seemed like it was popping out a couple of the times. I believe he said it took a little while to focus on certain things, and then ROKflex will be an app for 3D stuff, so it's going to be a little bit difficult to share the 3D style things, just like the hydrogen one they mentioned also had difficulties sharing content basically. And then we have another phone from Alcatel. There's 2, the 1X and the 1C. This is just a nice inexpensive $100, $130 phone, so you don't have to spend $1,000+. And this one has some decent specs, 5.5-inch screen, 720 resolution for the 1X, and 3,000 milliamp hour battery on Android 8.1. And then they'll have a €70 version for 480p pixels, 960 by 480, so even less expensive. And there is no dates on this or the previous one as well, the ROKits. We're not sure on a date for that, but they did have prices. And then we have another phone, the Samsung. This is a 5G prototype, not really a phone you can buy yet, but this was shown off at CES, and it was locked behind a glass cage of emotion. And basically, I believe it was playing something or streaming something, but there wasn't really any hands-on. Sorry, I couldn't touch it. This is a tweet, someone getting to see it out of the box. So 5G is coming, hopefully soon. And those are your phones. We have some other little tech news stuff to go over. Caper Smart Cart. This is actually in 2 stores in New York already, and it attaches a display and a actual card reader, so you can check out and just get your groceries quicker. So it has image recognition, so when you throw it into the cart, and boom, sensory function, fusion, deep learning, bunch of good stuff. It also has a scale, so it can tell when you put in whatever item, and it does the weight for it and charges you that way. And then it recommends recipes. This is a touchscreen. There's also a map, so it can upsell you kind of a little bit or give you just recommendations. And then the whole map of the place. And then she checks out a lot of groceries, and she skips a line and charges on her card. This is actually next to the LCD screen. So interesting little cart from a Caper Smart Cart, make shopping magic. Pretty good. I can't wait to shop there when they come here to my state. And also IMDb is doing a Freedive. This is a streaming movies and TVs on their site. So you will be able to check out these movies, The Illusionist, The Last Samurai, and some TV shows, Bachelor. And this is for the US right now only, so sorry other countries, but this is a free streaming service, so there's just going to be commercials and ad breaks and different things to monetize the free content. So cool little thing there from IMDb. We also have some game news, jumping over to the games from Destiny. So Bungie and Activision are going to be splitting. So the publishing rights for Destiny will be transferred to Bungie, and they mentioned that they're ready to publish on their own. So we'll have to see what their first publishing is going to be, but some people are getting hyped over this. So they'll have possibly more creative freedom and not be tied to any actual deadlines and such, and can create more stuff where they want to go, I guess. We also have this is Madbox again, we have final designs from Tweet Ian Bell, and we get a cool, this is quite different from the other bowling ball design with the giant M. And we have a picture of the design. Looks kind of like a car. There's a little bit of an M there. And then a lot of blue lights. And then this looks like an LCD screen, a new email. You're now playing Project Cars Revolution. And that was actually a little fun thing. There's also some grills, so there's a lot of cooling. It looks like intakes, outtake or something. And then the back looks like more vents. So a sleek design, LCD built in. And then there's some other little mentions, layout, theme, color. So cool there. And then there's a little, the fun thing was anyone who could spot the difference, and that was Revolution, got free SMS games for life. And someone already won that, sorry everybody. We also have Super Mario Bros. U Deluxe on Nintendo Switch. If you are under a rock, you probably have already bought this and are playing it, but that came out today, it looked like. And then Pokemon Go Community Day is tomorrow on the 12th, the 11th, the 12th. And that's at 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. So you got 3 hours of the featured Pokemon Totodile. And then egg bonus, 3-hour lures, and a special move Hydro Cannon for alligator only. So the evolution of this cute little fun Pokemon who shoots water. And we also have some free games. So this is from the Epic Game Store. This is going to last 2 weeks starting today. So pick it up for free. What Remains of Edit Flinch. So it looks like a super style story game. A lot of reading involved and adventure. So download the Epic Game Store's client and get this game for free. And then we have another free game. This is from Humble. You only have 18 hours, and not 14 days like the other one to pick it up. And this is a story about my uncle. So this looks like another adventure style game. and you can pick that up, get the game for free for the next 18 hours and 49 minutes. So hopefully you're watching live so you can get this sweet deal. So we also have a little bit more CES to go over today since it's the last day. We'll do another live stream kind of just going through some of these. Might let people pick some topics and we can go through that. But here's a little spreadsheet. There'll be a link in the description for that. And you can check out all the different CES announcements. There's like 40 different laptop and CPUs and desktops and storage stuff to go over. Here's all the different tabs. I made some links that you can click on and check out what you want to check out. Transport health and a bunch of other stuff. So check that link out, and we'll have another episode tomorrow at 3 p.m. Pacific. And we had someone, Lulu, saying, I love phones that flip out. If you want a keyboard and not to type on a touch screen, then you'll probably want the Cosmo Ultimate something or other. So we will be signing out now. Pew, 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 pew. Pew, 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 pew.